Hey guys, today I want to take you through an immersive experience, vlog style, my journey with the disc. It's been over a year now. I've been using the disc. I made a video when I started using it, and to be honest, it's still all good news, but I just wanted to show you my routine with it every month. So here we go. Mine stays under my bed. It stays in here like so. In here this is the salt soft cup. I used it once. I said no. There's another salt cup. I think it's even still in its box. I used it once and I didn't like it. And there's a knife. You'll need to comment below to let me know if there's a better alternative for this knife. What we need is just this. It stays under my bed like this, and you will see what this is for. What you have here is a disc, portable kettle because it folds, the mystery knife. Yes, it will come in handy. Like I said, I put filter water in here because we don't want limescale, it will build up. I literally, since I bought this, there's no limescale build up because I use filtered water. It's going to start boiling. The light has come on. I'm going to dial it all the way up to the highest. Take this out of the bag as it is. Put it in there. So here goes the mystery knife. It's going to take about a minute. The reason you boil is to sanitize, obviously. I do this once at the beginning of my cycle, once at the end of my cycle. During, you just take it out and you wash it. I just prefer to wash it first with cold water and then wash with warm water to just clean it. When I've rinsed it with quite, as best as I can, I put it back in. So this is boiling away. I got this on Amazon. The reason I got it is because I don't believe in mixing kitchen and bathroom. This is now solely for this, so it stays under my bed. I didn't want to be using my pots in the kitchen. I've seen some people do that. That's not for me. So normally when I've started my cycle, I just go straight in and shower. It's going to start bubbling, and then I use the knife to balance the disc so that it doesn't touch the bottom where it's hot. And when it boils, the water kind of covers it anyway. So then I turn it down and it's going to stop bubbling. I'm done. I let that sit there whilst I shower. When finished showering, or when I want to put it in, I then just... It's in there. It won't come out, it won't fall out. I need both hands. Be careful, it's hot. It's really hot, so you cannot use this like this. You will need to rinse it with cold water and then insert. Let's go and talk about the inserting part. About inserting the disc. I did a video about a year or just over a year ago showing you the disc, and I was comparing it to a tampon. I used the super for the beginning of my cycle and I used the medium at the tail end, and I compared both sizes with you. Basically you squeeze and you insert. The size it comes to smaller than a super tampon, about the same size of a medium-sized tampon. When it's now inside, that's when it just, I don't think it goes full circle because everybody is different, it's set up differently, but I think it's probably going to be like oval. But it's been working so perfectly fine for me. It's like the best decision I have ever made when it comes to my cycle. It's so easy, and the auto dump works for me personally. I do know it doesn't work for everyone. It wasn't an intentional design. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I can go for longer hours before remove it basically. And for me personally, I like to rinse it thoroughly, and I prefer to do that in a space that's private, not in a public toilet. Or if it's going to be a public toilet, it needs to have a sink so that it's just all in there and I'm not touching doors and stuff like that. I'm a bit icky like that when it comes to during my cycle. So I really appreciate the auto dump. It works, it does wonders for me. It's a game changer. In terms of comfort, do I feel it? No. If I feel it, I haven't put it high enough. It took me a long time to adjust to tampons, but we did it nonetheless. If you are in the market and you are thinking about trying the disc, it's a good thing to try, but be open-minded to the fact that it might not work for you. Do your research and be open to just trying, but don't beat yourself up if it's not working or if it doesn't feel right. I did try the salt cup and I tried the salt soft cup, and it just wasn't for me. The suction business is is just too difficult for me. This doesn't have suction, so it hooks onto your pubic bone. Well, when I sit down, it moves from that position and it's literally a perfect pouring shape. So the blood pours out literally. Only when it's full, that's when it's messy, when it's pouring out. But when it's not full, it pours out perfectly and there's no mess. And that for me is like, yeah, we love it. It's medical grade silicone, super comfortable, super soft, really delicate though. It's really thin, so you will be surprised by that if you don't have it. This is coming after I filmed. I'm realizing I didn't go into enough detail about auto dumping, and actually I had a great question asking me, how do you not accidentally auto dump? Because it can happen if you sit in the same way you'd sit on the toilet, and essentially, you know, like you're about to twerk, open your legs and da-da. That's kind of how the disc dislocates. I use MODIBODI period pants and they are my backup plan. I got them because I realized, shoot, this could happen. And so I had the idea to get them, and I wear them at night time, and I wear them if I'm going out on the early days of my cycle, because that's when I'm most heavy. And also it develops over time, you just being aware that I've got my disc skin, I need to sit like a lady, and just, yeah, it's a thing that you get over time. Initially, if you're really concerned about that, I would recommend get period pants. They don't have to be MODIBODI, but I love the quality. They've just been working for me. Like, yeah, I only have 2 of them and I just rotate them because I only need them on the first 2 days of my cycle, and at night time for those days. So yeah, so that's my backup plan for if I accidentally auto dump when I'm not sat correctly, and I would recommend that. Let me know if you want a more detailed video on those 2 combined, paired up, or however, just reviewing them. I'll be happy to do that for you. Now, back to the video. There's a lot of material, a lot of content out there giving you guidance on how to put it in, and they have this area where it would sit and be inserted and sit. Do your research to make sure you're comfortable, and feel free to try it outside of your cycle, because you can do that. You can do that for both cups and discs. A year later, I'm still using the NIXIT this, and it's working perfectly for me. I think my sister's in the market wanting to try it, so I'm really happy that, yeah, I've had that influence. I hope it works for her, but if it doesn't, it's totally fine, because everyone's body is so different. The point is, if you have specific questions about, you know, your experience, or questions about the product before you buy, because it's not cheap actually, I would love to be able to help you with that. So definitely put it in the comment section, or if you want something a bit more private, Instagram, and you can DM me. This is how small the kettle goes. Yeah, this is how it goes, and this just again stays under my bed. So, and when I want to take it out and use it, you literally just do so, and you fold it back down. I hope this is helpful, and I will see you in my next video next week Sunday at 6 PM UK time. Stay safe.